Hey, good morning. It's morning here. The windows are all fogged over because there's rain outside. You hear the grandmother clock in the back? Hear it? Oh, okay, it's quiet now. 7 o'clock in the morning here. Listen to this. This is kind of cute. A few years ago, I heard a wonderful story which I'm very fond of telling. An elementary school teacher was giving a drawing class to a group of 6-year-old children. At the back of the room sat a little girl who normally didn't pay much attention in school, but in drawing, she did. For more than 20 minutes, the girl sat with her arms curled around her paper, totally absorbed in what she was doing. The teacher found this fascinating. Eventually, she asked the girl what she was drawing. And without looking up, the little girl said, "I'm drawing a picture of God." This is a surprise, the teacher said, but nobody knows what God looks like. The girl said, "They will in a minute." Oh, I love that. That's in a preface of a wonderful book called The Element by Ken Robinson. Pick it up, read it. It's about finding your element, the thing that you're good at, and then exploiting it in your life. Prefaces can be good or bad. Prefaces can be a page or 30. I tend to like books that don't have a preface. They don't give me any backstory necessarily. I want that first line in the first chapter to so grab me, compel me to want to read further into the book. But the prefaces can set the tone for the story. They can set the scene, as they say in the theater. Don't use a preface unless you have to. I think novels, the best novels that I've read anyway, begin with action. They begin with a compelling line, maybe a comment being made by a principal or pivotal character in the story. It draws me in, wants me to turn the page to see how the story continues. Sometimes your story is better told, perhaps by providing your readers with context, information in a preface that compels them to want to know more. If you think there is something your reader needs to know before they begin your story, then tell them. But my recommendation is if you do use a preface, keep it brief. It doesn't need to be very long. I used a preface in my book, My Holy Brother, because I felt it was necessary for the reader to know the really kind of miraculous way in which I came to get the information that I used in this book. I thought that in itself was a pretty good story, and I kept it brief. This novel, which I wrote, The Omega Sisters, not long ago, has no preface, but just begins with the line, "Margot sat in her mother's chair in the den next to the windows designed by her father." I don't think it's the most compelling sentence, but it's not bad. It's a good way to begin a story. Take care. Have a great day.